Hello guys, welcome back. Finally, Apple has released the second beta of iOS 26.3 and it's a huge disappointment. Nothing we expected from this beta since the first beta was released almost a month ago, and it's quite a big update, but really disappointing. First, let's talk about some details regarding this update. Before we get into that, please hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the videos and want to see more. First off, let's talk about the size of the update, which is really interesting. You can see the update shows almost 12 GB, quite huge for such a small update. In some cases, users will see a few hundred megabytes like 700 to 900 MB, while my device shows 1138 GB, which is insane. What's interesting is that it shows 11 GB, but it's actually not, as some have posted on X showing 12 GB but only downloading about 1 GB, and my download was really fast, confirming it's not actually 11 GB. This is the new build number for iOS 26.3 Beta 2 23D5103D, ending with a D, indicating there will likely be another beta before the RC. We'll talk about the final release of iOS 26.3 in a few minutes. There's nothing actually new with the second beta of iOS 26.3.3. With the first beta, we got a feature to transfer everything from your iPhone to Android, and a change where weather and astronomy wallpapers were separated, but the notification forwarding feature was removed, so from beta 1 to beta 2 we lost one new feature. This leads us to believe that iOS 26.3, even though it's a 3 update, is actually not that big, with a couple new features but mostly improvements and bug fixes. Even though it took Apple a long time to release this update, it will take a few more weeks before it reaches the public, basically just fixes and improvements under the hood. Whenever we talk about an update, battery is really important. We can talk about the first beta, not the second one yet, but the battery life is decent, not the best, but okay. I'm getting about 7 hours on 100% charge on my iPhone with 83% battery capacity, so it's actually quite good even though it's still in beta. Performance is also good, with some bugs reported like keyboard issues and settings resetting, but otherwise performance is quite good. The scores show 2,999 on single core and 7,626 on multi-core. Great scores even though we're still in early beta stages. For release dates, the third beta will likely be January 19th or 20th, and the RC the last week of January, likely January 26th, with the public release of iOS 26.3 on February 2nd or 3rd. That's my take on the release dates for iOS 26.3. In the meantime, we'll get iOS 26.21, which has been confirmed and spotted on the web, getting ready for public release possibly this week or early next week. It might be released any day of the week, so we'll have to wait and see. It will be a small update with bug fixes and improvements which are important to install before iOS 26.3 arrives in about 3 weeks. Now we have another big news to talk about. iOS 26.3 looks like a very small update, but iOS 26.4 looks like the biggest update to iOS 26. In a previous video, we talked about features coming to that update, and there's another one finally coming, the revamped Siri we've been waiting for over a year since iOS 18. Apple has confirmed that Google's Gemini will power the new Siri features, so you're basically getting Gemini instead of Siri on your device. Apple announced at WWDC 2024 a Siri revamp with more features and personalization, and it looks like it's finally coming with iOS 26.4. We expected this to be powered by ChatGPT, but it looks like it will be powered by Google Gemini, which has been confirmed by Apple. That's basically it for this video. The latest update on iOS 26.3, a big update in size but very small in features. We'll have to wait about 3 more weeks for the public release, and then iOS 26.4 will enter beta stages, which will be exciting as it looks like the biggest update to iOS 26. Hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. Smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this.